Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live fully in the present moment, free from past regrets and future anxieties? This compelling question ushers us into a captivating exploration of a philosophy that has transformed countless lives across the globe. This philosophy, taught and propagated by none other than Eckhart Tolle, advocates for a profound shift in consciousness, a liberation from the incessant noise of our minds. Eckhart Tolle, a name that resonates with millions, has been a beacon of enlightenment in a world often shrouded in the darkness of unconsciousness. He urges us to awaken, to realize that the key to true peace and happiness lies not in the pursuit of external achievements, but within ourselves in the present moment. But who is Eckhart Tolle, and how did his teachings come into existence? Born Ulrich Leonhard Tolle, Eckhart had a rather ordinary upbringing, but his life took an extraordinary turn when he experienced a profound inner transformation. This transformation marked the birth of a spiritual teacher, a guide who would go on to inspire millions. His teachings, encapsulated in his best-selling books, The Power of Now and A New Earth, have been a source of solace and inspiration for many. In his teachings, Eckhart Tolle emphasizes the importance of living in the now. He suggests that most of our problems arise from an inability to live fully in the present moment. We are often either lost in the past, ruminating over what has been, or anxious about the future, worrying about what is yet to come. This, according to Tolle, is the root cause of much of our suffering. Yet how does one truly live in the present moment? And what transformative power does this philosophy hold? These are some of the questions we will explore as we delve deeper into the life and teachings of Eckhart Tolle. Today we will delve into the life and teachings of Eckhart Tolle, the man who has inspired millions to live in the now. Born Ulrich Leonhard Tolle on February 16, 1948, in a small town in Germany, Eckhart Tolle's early life was far from the tranquility he is known for today. As a child, he was plagued by feelings of anxiety and dread that were as inexplicable as they were overwhelming. His parents' tumultuous relationship, which eventually led to their separation, further exacerbated his internal struggles. Growing up in the post-war era, Tolle was surrounded by an environment of hardship and despair. The external world, it seemed, mirrored his internal one. He was a sensitive child, and the sorrow of the world around him seeped into his soul, amplifying his own feelings of despair. Despite his struggles, Tolle was academically gifted. He moved to England in his early 20s to pursue his studies, but the depression that had followed him across the channel soon became unbearable. It was during this time that he began to question the nature of his identity and his existence, grappling with thoughts that were both terrifying and intriguing. As his 29th birthday approached, the despair reached a crescendo. One night, plagued by suicidal thoughts, Tolle experienced a profound inner transformation. He woke up the next morning to a world that was vibrant and alive, filled with a peace and joy he had never known. His depression and anxiety had dissolved, replaced by a deep sense of inner peace. This wasn't a temporary reprieve, but a permanent shift in consciousness. He had not just understood, but truly experienced the essence of his teachings to come, the power of the present moment. Tolle spent the following years in a state of deep bliss and peace, often sitting in parks and sharing his insights with those who were drawn to his serene presence. His profound transformation was not a result of therapy or medication, but a spontaneous awakening to his true nature. Little did he know, this profound inner transformation would become the cornerstone of his teachings. After his spiritual transformation, Tolle embarked on a journey of understanding, interpreting, and teaching the wisdom he had discovered. This profound change was not merely a shift in thinking, but a complete metamorphosis of consciousness that propelled him towards his destiny. From Germany, Tolle moved to England, a decision that marked a significant turning point in his life. England, with its rich history and spiritual diversity, became the backdrop for Tolle's exploration of the depths of human consciousness. Tolle immersed himself in spiritual study, embracing various philosophies and teachings, but his journey was not just an intellectual pursuit, it was a lived experience. He practiced meditation and mindfulness, exploring the inner landscapes of his consciousness. This was a time of introspection, of quietude, of diving deep into the self. He spent many years in this state of spiritual exploration, living modestly and devoting himself fully to understanding the complex tapestry of human consciousness. It was during this period that Tolle began to crystallize his teachings, drawing from his personal experiences and the wisdom of various spiritual traditions. He taught not from a pedestal, but from a place of shared humanity. His teachings were not abstract theories, but practical wisdom, drawn from his own journey of transformation. He spoke of the power of the present moment, of the freedom that comes from releasing attachments, and of the peace that arises from surrendering to the flow of life. Tolle's teachings were not confined to classrooms or lecture halls. He shared his wisdom wherever he found open hearts and minds, whether it was in a park, a cafe, or a subway. His simple yet profound insights started to resonate with those around him, touching lives and sparking transformations. His teachings were not about attaining something outside of oneself, but about discovering the inherent peace and wisdom within. He taught that the key to enlightenment was not about seeking, but about realizing that we are already what we seek. Tolle's teachings began to take shape, resonating with those seeking inner peace and enlightenment. His journey from transformation to becoming a spiritual teacher was not a path of glory, but one of humility, compassion, and deep wisdom. In 1997, Tolle published his first book, The Power of Now, a guide to spiritual enlightenment. This seminal work introduced the world to a new perspective on living. At the heart of The Power of Now is the belief that the present moment is all we ever have. The past, Tolle suggests, is a collection of memories, while the future is an array of expectations and assumptions. Neither truly exists. The only true reality is the now, the current moment that we're experiencing. Tolle urges us to become fully aware of the present, to embrace it, and to live in it. This practice, known as mindfulness, is a cornerstone of Tolle's teachings. By focusing our attention on the now, we can escape the mental noise of our past regrets and future anxieties. We can find peace and clarity that our minds often rob us of. But how do we achieve this state of mindfulness? Tolle suggests it begins with accepting the present moment, exactly as it is. Not as we wish it to be, not as we fear it might become, but as it is right now. This acceptance creates a space, a gap in the constant stream of thought, that allows us to connect with our deeper self, our true essence. Tolle also emphasizes the importance of detaching from our ego, the part of our mind that identifies with our thoughts and emotions. He argues that our ego often leads us to create problems that don't exist, causing unnecessary pain and suffering. By recognizing that we are not our thoughts or emotions, we can step back from them, observe them without judgment, and choose not to engage in their drama. The concepts presented in The Power of Now aren't always easy to grasp, but they offer a transformative perspective on life. They encourage us to step out of the mental constructs of time and self, and to step into the vibrant, ever-changing flow of the present moment. The Power of Now became a word-of-mouth bestseller, transforming lives across the globe, and it continues to do so, offering a path to inner peace and spiritual enlightenment to anyone willing to embark on the journey. Following the success of The Power of Now, Tolle continued to expand upon his teachings in his subsequent work, A New Earth. This masterpiece served as a beacon of hope and enlightenment, shedding light on concepts that were yet to be fully explored. In A New Earth, Tolle delves deeper into the concept of the ego. He proposes that our ego, our sense of self, is not who we truly are. It's a mere illusion, a created identity that we often mistake for our true self. The ego thrives on conflict, comparison, and separateness, which are often the root causes of the suffering we experience in our lives. Another profound concept Tolle elaborates on is the pain body. The pain body is an energy field that consists of old emotional pain. It's like a shadow that follows us around, influencing our actions and reactions. The pain body feeds on negativity and seeks to perpetuate itself through our unconscious behavior. Tolle urges us to recognize and observe it without judgment, as this awareness is the first step towards dissolving the pain body. The cornerstone of Tolle's teachings in A New Earth, however, remains the importance of presence. He emphasizes the transformative power of living in the present moment. According to Tolle, the present moment is all there truly is. And by dwelling in the past or anticipating the future, we miss out on the beauty and potential of the now. Tolle's insights in A New Earth aren't merely philosophical musings, they are practical tools for personal transformation. They invite us to transcend our ego-driven consciousness, to free ourselves from the shackles of the pain body, and to fully embrace the power of the present moment. By doing so, we open ourselves to a new level of awareness, a new earth, where peace and fulfillment are not just possible, but our natural state of being. Tolle's teachings continue to inspire and enlighten, reaching far beyond the pages of his books. So how can we apply Tolle's teachings in our everyday lives for a more prosperous and healthy life? Well, let's dive into the practical applications of his wisdom. One of the core teachings of Eckhart Tolle is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness, in essence, is the art of being fully present and engaged in the current moment, irrespective of what it holds. It's about acknowledging our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we cultivate a sense of calm and clarity that can help us navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Another crucial aspect of Tolle's teachings is the concept of letting go of the ego. The ego, according to Tolle, is our false self, constructed of thoughts and memories. It's the voice in our heads that constantly judges, complains, and is never fully satisfied. Letting go of the ego doesn't mean losing your sense of self, but rather, it means identifying less with these thought patterns and more with your true essential nature. Now, let's talk about the power of living in the present moment, a concept that Tolle famously elaborates on in his book, The Power of Now. We often spend so much time regretting the past or worrying about the future that we forget to live in the present. Yet, as Tolle reminds us, the present moment is all we ever truly have. By focusing our attention on the now, we can alleviate stress and anxiety and foster a sense of peace and contentment. What does all of this mean for our prosperity and health? Well, when we live in the present moment, let go of our egos and practice mindfulness, we create space for joy, peace, and creativity to flourish. We become more resilient, more compassionate, and more connected to ourselves and the world around us. By embracing Tolle's teachings, we can all experience the peace and prosperity that comes from living in the now. Let's journey together towards a life of mindfulness, presence, and prosperity. Eckhart Tolle's influence reaches far and wide, impacting the lives of millions around the globe. His teachings, encapsulating the power of presence and the liberation of consciousness, have permeated every corner of the world, sparking a ripple effect of awakening. From his first book, The Power of Now, to his more recent works, Tolle's teachings have been translated into over 50 languages, a testament to their universal appeal and relevance. His words have resonated with people from every walk of life, from the everyday individual seeking inner peace, to influential figures in the realms of business, entertainment, and even science. Tolle's impact extends beyond his written works. His online presence through webinars, podcasts, and YouTube videos has made his teachings readily accessible to anyone with an internet connection. His teachings have found their way into classrooms, therapy sessions, and meditation circles, fostering a sense of community and shared understanding among his followers. But the true magnitude of Tolle's impact lies not in the breadth of his reach, but in the depth of the transformation he inspires. Countless stories of personal breakthroughs and transformations attest to the power of his message. His teachings have helped people break free from the shackles of their past, find peace in the present, and approach the future with a newfound sense of possibility. Looking forward, Tolle's work continues to inspire and guide. His ongoing efforts to awaken individuals to their life's true purpose have given birth to a movement that continues to grow and evolve. His legacy is not just in the wisdom he has imparted, but in the shift in collective consciousness he has helped initiate. In essence, Tolle's legacy is a testament to the transformative power of presence. It is a reminder that we are not our thoughts, not our past, nor our future. Rather, we are the conscious awareness that experiences these phenomena. Eckhart Tolle, a beacon of light in a world often clouded by the past and future, invites us all to live fully in the present moment. Will you accept his invitation? In the words of Eckhart Tolle, realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. As we journeyed through the extraordinary life of Eckhart Tolle, we encountered a man who transcended his early struggles to become a beacon of spiritual enlightenment. He taught us the importance of living in the present through his groundbreaking book, The Power of Now. He further expounded on this by introducing the concept of a new earth, urging us to shed our ego-driven consciousness for a life filled with peace and fulfillment. His teachings, though simple, bear profound implications for a prosperous life. He reminds us to focus on the present moment, to detach from the ego, and to foster a deep sense of connectedness with the universe. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and teachings of Eckhart Tolle. Until next time, live in the now.